Okay, guys, so this is what I really want to talk about today. Let me see if I can just move this. All right, so I'm gonna leave this here. So what I want to talk about today is, you know how like they have movies about people's lives, you know, like celebrities who, oh, I thought I just saw 999. But we all have our stories. We all have our backstories and what really makes us who we are, right? We just don't tell people about it. We allow people to get so close or so, you know, this far in, and then sometimes we retract, and I know I do that for myself personally. But watching these movies, it's like I had no idea about what really created the person that they are or were. And it goes and it holds true that we all have our own stories. We all have our own movies. You know, like if I were to put my movie out there, some of you would be completely amazed. You know, of how strong of a person I am, and I know I could say the same about you. So it's just like, how much do we actually let people know about who we really truly are, and like what's really brought us to the person that we are today, right? We all have our own book, our own story. There's actually another thing. Two great books I really highly recommend. Tuesdays with Morrie. Remember reading that in high school, really stuck. Great book, really great book. And also Into the Wild. That was based on a movie, based on a true story. Not giving any spoilers, but really eye-opening. It's one of my favorite movies. Fantastic book. And the soundtrack was the cherry on top. But yeah, it's just, you know, the moral of the story was really the cherry, but the music, the soundtrack to that was just, was aces. But anyway, back to what I was saying is that, you know, it's just, we all have a story. We all have a story. We've all had our challenges, and we still have our challenges. It's what makes us, informs us, and molds us into the people that we are. You know, and again, sometimes like we think we know about somebody, right? And then, you know, we see their movie, or we experience lives, right? And, you know, we really get to understand like the people that we thought we knew, and, you know, are just completely different. And I've noticed like with a lot of these movies, it's just like, oh my gosh, I had no idea what they had to go through and endure. And you know, so just, it's really interesting. So if you think you know somebody, like really think about it. Like you know, how much do we really know about one another? You know, how much do we actually, truly, wholeheartedly know about one another? All right, so just something to think about. That's all for today, and I will see you next time.